shit is getting real with My Hero Academia, people. Yes, I am doing a review. I don't know if I'm going to be consistent 100% with every single review, but I'm definitely excited to be jumping on board with this one because, for starters, we have this whole tournament with all these different schools, and it's great expanding upon the My Hero Academia world, seeing that there's more schools than just UA, even though UA is one of the top out there, if not the top out there, especially the fact that they've had experiences and shit like that the other schools didn't have, so it definitely gives them an edge over everything. But like, for starters, I want to talk about the chick from this latest chapter. I believe she's from the school Shiketsu. She is seemingly crazy and it looks like it's slowly building up, which I don't know how people are gonna feel about this because I know a lot of people don't like heroines, but it looks like the way she's acting towards Deku, it could be that she's like that with everybody. Maybe she's just a crazy bat out of hell type of shit, but she keeps on asking him so many questions and she's there with that weird smile. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this is another chick that's gonna like Deku, which a lot of people don't like that kind of stuff. They feel like it's cliche because it's been done to death in anime and manga. I mean, see Kirito in Sword Art Online. Yeah, the dude had every bitch that lays eyes on him wanting the D, but this time around with this chick or whatever, it's kind of like, I don't know, because yo, Deku, first of all, you got that Uraraka. You play that Uraraka, you're gonna be getting some serious hate mail, bro. But you see in the chapter from the beginning, which I'm more than likely sure that it's her. It can't be anybody else that was doing that whole changing their face or whatever. So I'm kind of curious, for starters, what was her quirk in the chapter, because it looked like she melded down or something. It's like some sort of transforming technique. Maybe she can mimic other people and, like, you know, look exactly like them, but she did look like she was a slime or something, like a Ditto from Pokemon. And I'm kind of curious more about her character as well, because throughout the chapter she kept on saying, I want to know about you, I want to learn about you. And I'm like, is it just that you want to learn for informative purposes? Are you just a really curious gal, or do you want to know some little extra tidbits? Like, if I was Deku, I'm not even gonna lie, you keep on asking me this, especially when this fucking crazy match and I'm kind of just like out there right now, not even, you know, thinking, I'm just trying to survive and stuff. I'm gonna look at you and say, hey girl, you want to know the size of my yeah, I'd be like that. And I gotta point out one thing yet again, Deku always developing and using his wits and stuff like that, which from the beginning of the series he was definitely wise. So I guess it kind of just shows through in chapters like this again, when he actually was able to deduce that that wasn't Uraraka, but he went to save her anyway because of his morale. And it showcases all the qualities about Deku in this chapter alone. Everything you kind of need to know about Deku in a sense for him being a hero was shown. I mean, he, no matter what, good or bad, he's gonna go save somebody, and he's also wise enough to know that it's not that person. Like, when I was reading the chapter, I was thinking, don't tell me this is some stupid, convenient writing. Like, Uraraka can make herself float. So when I saw the girl falling, I'm thinking, like, either the author forgot or there's something going on here. And thankfully, Deku was wise enough to know, because I would have been like, you stupid ass. Like, how the hell you ain't know that that was not Uraraka? She could immediately make herself float and stuff. Like, what are you doing? Not to mention, in the beginning of the chapter, she was already thinking of a plan and stuff like that, so she's not gonna just be helpless out there. And Uraraka has advanced as well, to the point where I would not expect, like, if that was Uraraka right now, I would be disappointed with her, because her character should have developed far beyond that. If this was the beginning of the series, if this was like, I don't know, 60 chapters ago, I would have said, yeah, I mean, that kind of fits Uraraka, she might need saving or whatever. Not this far down the road. And I didn't really cover this in my catch-up video of Hero Academia, but getting to see Deku using his legs more and not just his hands, for starters, it goes more so into the vein of, like, remember, All Might told him, you're still mimicking me. So he's definitely making that his own, using his legs. And it's like, you gotta think about it. If I'm correct, if you kick somebody with all your might, you're gonna do a lot more damage than when you just punch them. So in a sense, he could probably, when he gets older, of course, not now, but he could surpass what All Might was by using his legs, because the legs are obviously gonna be stronger in a fight. So he kicks somebody with all his might, he's gonna end up ripping them in half. Now, something that this new girl from Shiketsu was talking about, and she used this disappearing technique that she was using or whatever, and it wasn't her quirk, she said. So I'm kind of curious, is this something that everybody can do? Is this like, you know, the entire school only? Is that maybe like a Shiketsu trait, or does everybody in the Hero Academia world know how to do this? I mean, it seemed as though it was like a broad thing that a lot of people know, and I guess UA haven't been taught yet. Maybe just UA doesn't use it, maybe they don't like it, because it seemed more like some sort of assassin type of thing, where it's like, yeah, you know, sneak up behind, but at the same time, it could become a staple technique that people use in academia. And once again, people, it seems as though the Deku harem begins. We got Uraraka, and then now we got this new Shiketsu girl that is all over them balls. And with all that being said, good chapter nonetheless. Honestly, seeing Deku making his kicking his own thing instead of just being like All Might, and at the same time deducing everything, like, it was great on showcasing who Deku is. He's an honest guy. I mean, we've seen it time and time again, but showcasing in front of the other students as well, which could potentially inspire them to be more like him. Like, hey, you know, even though I knew that was the enemy, I still went to save them. I was smart enough to know. And then also this new girl, like, I'm really interested to see more about her and if she's gonna actually follow up in the series and not just be like a part of this tournament and we never see her again, because that Deku harem is looking like it could happen. But let me know what you guys think about this. First of all, what do you think about that new girl? Do you think that she's gonna actually be in love with Deku, or she's just gonna be a weirdo like that? Also, what do you think about Uraraka? Do you think she's gonna come back with a plan? And how did you feel about Deku in this chapter? Honestly, again, showcasing that he's a pretty wise dude and he's a good-hearted person, which we've known all along, but showing it in front of the other students could be very good for the future of heroism. And your overall thoughts, again, back on that academia. I give this chapter 7 to a 7.5 out of 10. Good stuff. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and stalk my Facebook to get more when the video ends. I'm Finette World, and as always, people, have an awesome day.